Hello, hello. This video is for all of the buyers out there thinking about buying a house in the city of Windsor and how to get a great deal. So let me point something out to you if you're a buyer. One, you need to be calling me. I have a special buyer incentive program that's just different than everybody else in the marketplace. One, because I just like helping you, like building that relationship. There's other things in my service portfolio that I can offer to you too. I could help you getting the right mortgage life insurance rather than the bank's crappy mortgage life insurance, but we can talk about all of that. I'm also a trained financial advisor, so if you ran into problems trying to afford the house that you bought, we can sit down and do budgeting together. I do that all the time. It's how I got debt free. I'm a huge fan of Dave Ramsey, by the way. Buy a house you can afford. I don't overextend you like other realtors. Oh, hey, if you're approved for a $600,000 house, let me show you $605,000 houses. No. If you're approved for $600,000 and you only want to spend $500,000, then that's what we do. We go out and we find $500,000 houses. There's not a whole lot of $500,000 houses on the market right now, but there are some. You know, this beautiful ranch on Factoria. Now you have to want to live on Factoria, but it was a beautiful ranch. It really was. It was a nice house. Sold for $475. So if you only want to spend $500,000, then yeah, Factoria, Rivard, Bing, Bliss and Turner, great roads, very centrally located. Bing, $475. Olive, great road, $465. Partington, whoever would want to live over by the university. Estras, Victoria, a lot of homelessness there. Alexis, great road. Hall, okay. Parent, okay. 205 Parent, that's down by the waterfront. Border Crescent, don't know where that's at. Alexis again, Norman, Michigan Avenue. You can see some nice affordable houses in good areas with good school districts. Interesting. But let's go into this. So if you're a buyer, what you want your realtor to focus on is to show you houses that are only paying that realtor 2%. And they're going to balk at that. They're going to sit there and say, why in the heck would I want to show you a $400,000 house listed at 2%? I'm only going to make $8,000 when I sell you that house. Only. What a poor life that is. So one house a month to a buyer. 12 a year. And you're making $96,000. You're making far more than the average person in the city of Windsor. How much driving around do you need to do? But I digress. Let me show you the whole reason for hiring me to be your buy-side realtor. One, I do a little special discount program too, which we can talk about later. But the other side to that is here in the city of Windsor for the week, there were 12 houses that sold under the asking price. 12, which was all of a sudden 25% of them. That's a massive number. That's up from 8% a month ago. There's now more houses selling under bid in the city of Windsor. Now, the average selling price was still very, very strong, $572. That was up from last month by about $40,000. It's very strong in the city of Windsor simply because our immigration into Canada is massive and people are coming here to the South Beach of Canada. It just is. There's a consistent flow of people coming here. That's why when you drive around town, it's like there's traffic all over the place. Just is. People are coming here. Our houses are affordable here. That's why people are coming here. So, of the houses that sold, of the 12 that sold under bid, 8 of them, the ones with the pink check marks, this one here, 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 we're all listed with 2%, 2% sell side commission. That is 66% of the houses that underperformed. 66% of them that underperformed were listed at 2% commission to the competing broker. So if you're out trying to buy a house, you want less competition, and you want to be able to not have to overpay for a house or get in a bidding war for a house, then look for the houses that are at 2% commission because they're underperforming. It's just that simple. Say to your realtor, hey, look, I want you to show me all the listings in my price point that are just 2% competing broker commission. And they're going to balk at that. They're going to, gee, why do you want me to take a pay cut? Because think about the difference. It's 2.5% on 400,000 versus 2% on 400,000. It's $2,000 difference. So every realtor wants to show you the 2.5s. But if every realtor wants to show you the 2.5s, that means that every realtor is showing the 2.5s, which means that you're going to have more competition for those 2.5s. And you're going to pay more for those 2.5s. And I've mathematically shown you that right here. Call me. If you're a buyer, call me. That's all you got to do. 519-995-6145. 519-995-6145. Send me a text. Brian, hey, I'm a buyer. I want to sit down with you, have coffee with you. We'll go have coffee. And we'll start looking for a house in the city of Windsor. And we're going to find you a really good house in the city of Windsor. And by the way, my team that I've assembled in every part of the service sector of moving, from mortgages to movers to painters to people helping you put on grab handles if you're a senior citizen moving to a house. Hey, I need some grab handles put on. Who do I call to do that? I got all that in my Rolodex right up there. It's all in there because I'm a professional realtor. It's what I do. No, yeah, I multiplied that into several different business units. Just did. It's just a natural thing. Hey, I can do that too. I can offer that service and I can make some more money that way. It's what I do. I'm an entrepreneur. And that's why I look at the math. And if the math makes sense, you better believe I'm going to be in that game. It's what an entrepreneur does. It's what a business owner does. Hey, there's some profit to be made over there. There's an opportunity. So here's your opportunity if you're a buyer. And if you're a buyer in a higher price point, you desperately need to call me because most of the underperformance came here in the $600,000 up price point, and none of the underperformance came here. So commission structure doesn't really matter here if you're a buyer in this price point. It doesn't really matter. But if you're a buyer in this price point, it desperately matters. You'll get a better deal. Give me a call today, 519-995-6145. Send me a text, 519-995-6145. Send me a carrier pigeon. I'll send the carrier pigeon back. Make sure he gets a little bit of extra special food. Hey, here's a little bit of extra for you for doing that great thing, sending me this carrier pigeon. Send me smoke signals. I don't care. I will read smoke signals. Hey, Brian, need a realtor. It's what I do. However I can help you, give me a jingle. Have a great day. Bye-bye.